if you don't feel well, you're not going to project that confident. You're going to go maybe on an interview and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm not very well dressed. This person looks better than me. He's going to get the job and not going to get anything. You feel bad. You don't feel confident. And it reflects outside when you express and when you talk and when you're around other people.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Hart Inspired, the show dedicated to highlighting individuals in their pursuit of authentic leadership. We peel back the layers to uncover the roadblocks we all face, explore the actions we can take, and how to persevere towards the best version of ourselves. It is my hope that you'll be inspired by their story and gain some insights to help you in your own journey. When you hear about women in the tech industry, it's more common than it once was. The latest research shows that women still fall behind in salaries and leadership positions. According to the National Girls Collaborative Project, only 22% of the degrees are in engineering, 20% in computer science, and 21% in physics. Maybe these numbers will increase if it becomes more of an even playing field. With a background in software engineering and always having a special interest in fashion, Gina Benevides decided to combine her skills and her passion to start her own business. She is the founder and tech designer of the app Fashiers. Risky? Maybe. Bold? For sure. Many articles say that during economic downturns, recession if you will, is a time to rethink your business strategies, shifting the mindset from surviving to thriving. Based in Venezuela, please welcome my guest, Gina Benevides.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. When we first met and, you shared your story about your business that is, now really taking off, I guess, and we'll hear more about that. Software engineer, tell us about what your career was like before you became an entrepreneur.
Well, before I was working mostly as a developer. So I started in a very small company, like a family company, and we were doing software for different other small companies or supermarkets or even banks. So I have to work in different projects for different customers. Even Pfizer, we did a project for Pfizer. So small software, kind of not mobile apps, but desktop or all website, this kind of development. And then I moved to IBM, which was a big jump from a family company to like this big corporation. And it was more consultant at the beginning. So we have to go in the consultancy part of IBM, you have to go from different clients to another. So we did PepsiCo, telecommunication company, and it was more like evaluating or like assessment about their IT department and the process and what are the software that are helping and how they can improve, maybe get some other software or what process to will help them with all like billing or like all these kind of things for IT and even other parts of the company. So it was more like that. And then I jump again to development. So I was helping in like, they were having this project on the telecommunication company from the country. And they have to like kind of finish the work. So they bring all the development that they have on disposal. So they bring me and other people, and we're like kind of helping finish the project. So it was like really intense, like 18 hours work, but it was very nice to do it because it's like you see the result really quick. Sometimes it takes longer for seeing the results of a development, but for this, it was like you have to finish fast.
So when you were in these roles, were you in your native country or were you working in your native country for projects that were outside of the country, whether it be the US or other global markets?
I have to work within the country,
Okay.
but it was in some parts, it was for companies, for example, PepsiCo, it was all Latin America, and some part we have to deal with some part of the US, like how they do things. We have to follow their guidelines. So you have a mix of things when it's these kind of big companies. So yeah, it was based here, but with other.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you decided to move elsewhere to improve your English?
Yeah, well, I was here and I was like, you need to have English to this for this kind of career. because all the development is in English, actually. So all the languages are based on English. So I said like, okay, I want to improve my English. So I decided like try to see what parts where I can move to just like really focus on the language. You know, like if you're in your country and you go to class, you are going to still speak in your language. So
Yeah.
in this way, you're going to be like very deep into the language. So it was better. So I found a course in Ireland, actually. They offer like all the accommodation and the course like full time. So you kind of have like the real experience. And because it was in Europe, I said like, okay, so I can travel and I can know a little bit of Europe and visit different countries. So maybe it's gonna be easier that way. So I decided like, okay, let's go for that. So I moved to Ireland to like learn English, and I really like I have a little bit of a base from my English here, but in there that's where I just like really learned to speak it and
Yeah.
really improve grammar and all the speaking and like be more fluent. So yeah, it was a great experience.
For the listeners, talk about a challenge. You were dealing with language, but also in an industry that is still not as popular for women as it is for men. And there's, statistics that we'll talk about. You also had to embrace that in a language that you aren't necessarily fluent in. And so to move across the world from Venezuela to Ireland to then embrace yourself in that's a pretty bold move, and that really speaks to you leading up to shifting gears, if we will, from being an employee and a consultant to your own business. So talk to us about what was happening in your world that you decided to leave that and then become an entrepreneur.
Well, I started to when I was in Ireland. Actually, I was working like a part-time job in Zara, but it was a sales assistant job. So because it was part-time, so I started to see how people were asking all the time for like, how can you like help me with an outfit, help me styling, and I didn't know. I really love fashion, but I realized that I didn't know how to style people, how to like help them like put together an outfit or like give more options from the ones that are already on display. So that's when I said like, okay, so maybe I can mix something from like the tech world, this knowledge that I already have, and include like some part of the styling or some idea to help them like style from their phone. So I said like, okay, so if I can create a mobile app that maybe people can start to see how they can actually create an outfit, or they can like ask some other people how to do it.
So building
That's
a
how we start.
community.
Yeah, exactly. I said like, okay, I need help, and I will go to the other girls to ask for help. So maybe people can ask the same. Maybe they can go online and they can check, okay, I have this skirt, how can I style it? Or just go online and see, okay, so these people are creating these different outfits, and I can take maybe notes for what they're doing. I have something similar and I can do something like that. It will work for me, or maybe different styles, different people that will help. So that's what I said, like, okay, so it could work, a good idea for creating a startup, and see if that will help people. And if they like the idea, they will start to go online and create a community around that and start to help each other, giving some styling tips, because you're going to have people that are great stylers. So they're going to go and like, don't do that because those patterns don't mix well, or go like, oh yeah, that's perfect. And then you will have the other side that is not that gifted in that area, and they're gonna be like, okay, maybe I can take some tips from this person that is really great creating an outfit and creating styling. So yeah, that's what I thought, like this is gonna help.
So here you are in Ireland, working at Zara part time, learning the language, taking tech skills, and this idea forms. When does it happen for you? When does it click? Like, okay, enough of working for somebody else. Now I have to work for myself.
I was finished my time in Ireland. My visa was about to expire and everything, and said, okay, that's it. I like this idea. I think I need to go back to my country and maybe start to work on it and start to see like if I have something that it could like take off and it will really help people. So that's when I decided, okay, I need to go back. So I went back to Venezuela and started working on developing that. It's kind of like full time, but I was having some other developments on the side, to pay the bills and everything.
Yep.
So that's the normal part. Like, but yeah, I was like taking my time and building the whole for both sides. I have like the iOS, I have the Android, and they have to kind of like you have to build them. You can build them together, but then you have to separate because some things work for different on different phones and they have different sizing of the screens. So you have to like really focus on that part. So you have people with nice experience on them and not just like, okay, no, this is not working because I cannot see very well. So yeah, I have to focus on both. I have to start like developing both sides and launch it to see how it works. Start to get people from both sides and tell me what they think, all the feedback. That's very important.
And so what year was this that this came into effect?
That was 2016.
What were some of the ideas you had around who would be your ideal customer?
Well, we want two types of customers. We want people that are very well versed in the art of styling and they know how to style different outfits, how to mix colors, how to like really create a nice outfit. And we want the people that are not that well versed and they want just to learn or just to like see how it's done or ask questions and they need the help. So those are the parts that we really like. But they have to kind of love fashion because you're going to have to be like into it to get inside and the app and start to like maybe playing with that and see how it works.
This would be something that almost like your shopping buddy while you're in the store.
Exactly. That's kind of the idea because actually I did that. And that's when I start to have the idea. I have this person that I thought that she dressed amazingly well. And I needed to get an outfit for a special occasion. So I went straight to her. I started to ask, okay, what do you think will look on me? How can I create a style? And she was going around the store with me, showing me different things and say like, okay, this will look amazing on you for your hair color or for your body shape. So let's test this with this shirt and these shoes. So I thought, okay, so this is kind of like what I'm looking for on the app. Somebody that will be that person, that stylist, and will help the others. So it started to be with the friends. But then I said like, okay, so I should like open for everybody. It's not like, just like you, my friend, will help me. No, you have to like, if you want, you can help everybody.
Okay.
And you can ask it to everybody about like your styling. You can just like open as a general question and start to receive comments and help.
Is it open only to women or both men and women?
For now, it's mainly women as the clothes that we show clothes from different stores. So we have like, you can select the clothes and see like what the stores and you can click to go to shop the clothes, but we don't have yet for men. Although we have some men creating a style, creating different outfits. I've seen like men's names there. So, but yeah, we want to kind of open for men and include men's clothes because I think it's going to help them as well. And women love like both styling both.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of women who style their partners.
Exactly. Yes. You will like pick
especially when they show up for a date and they're not exactly at their best. They're like, okay, we need to do something about your wardrobe.
Absolutely, exactly. And they can then create the outfit and show to them and like, okay, you will look great in this.
How's the business model as far as you have your two clientele, target markets? How does the app make money for you?
Well, we started with affiliate marketing at the beginning. So it was trying to get all there are different programs. You have like a Win, you have Rakuten, Impact. You have all these different programs which work with different stores. So you have to go, okay, so I want to H&M, for example. and they work with Rakuten, or I want Intermix online, and they work with Impact. So you have to like go around and you have to get approved by them. So
Okay.
that was the first step. Try to see, okay, what stores do I like? What clothes can I bring in? And then go and register on each affiliate program and get approved by the different stores. But sometimes, even Amazon, they have us their affiliate marketing as well. They are the paid the lowest, they like 3% or something like that. It's a good, nice income. It's not that very big if you don't have like maybe the platform, or you don't have that many people looking at your website or the app or maybe social media. And it could be a little difficult. And if you have, like we do, international app, or the platform is very international, we have people from, I saw from Zambia, we have UK, Canada, United States. It's a huge mix, but the affiliates is by country. So we get mostly United States. So if somebody from the UK buys, we are not getting that commission. So that could be a little frustrating because of this international platform. But now we're starting to include a subscription model. So we select clothes that completely different stores that are not even maybe known, but they have nice clothes to show, and we include them on the website, and we create the style and everything. And then if you like it, you pay the subscription, and you are gonna see all the links to shop these items, and you're gonna see a special section where you're gonna see sales. So we are always including different deals, or like if they have like a code for one day, we're going to include that. So you will get to see nice clothes with sale, with a nice deal for the week or for the day. So yeah, that's what we offer now. And we also allow people to bring their own affiliate links. So if you have your affiliate links from a different, I don't know, a program, you can bring them on board, and they're going to be shown to everybody so they can make money if the
Okay.
people click on them.
A lot of entrepreneurs who start out with one idea, all of a sudden it starts to blossom into how do you expand? How do you broaden your reach? What are some of the things that you are focusing on, especially now with we came out of COVID, sort of, and now we're, in this what they don't want to call, or they're calling, recession. It's a great time to, rethink your strategy and see how you can shift your business. What are some of the things that you're focusing on to shift your business or to create more opportunity for your business?
Where we're focusing now in like getting a good team that is going to help me, yeah, with the different things that I'm not maybe strong, like marketing or even social media. Even though I think I have grown the social media, I have done like all the homework, learning, reading about all that, and we have grown a lot. But if we're gonna go to the next stage, I'm gonna need more help with that. So yeah, creating a good team of good people with great ideas, and they can like bring all the experience they have in these different areas: marketing, design. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing now, and also getting the word out. So trying to get like these invitations to podcasts that will help me to get a big platform to talk about Fashiers, and talk about like how they can come on the app and maybe learn a little bit, get some confidence when they get dressed. So yeah, that's the main focus: get the word out. And yeah, and now that we have the subscription, get the word out about the subscription, and that people can see what we're doing.
Yeah, that sounds great. As a solopreneur, it is hard to wear all those hats. So I commend
Yeah.
you for having, that vision and a focus on what you want to do. Do you see this app becoming more than just an app? Do you see the business becoming something else, whether it be, fashion trends, tips, workshops to help those who are in need? I mean, I think the first thing that comes to mind is people who are going on interviews. Even if you're sitting in a Zoom like we are today, you still have to have something that is presentable, right? So
Exactly.
tell me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, what I envision is something bigger, something more like a place where you can really learn about fashions, yeah, whatever you want, like if it's styling, if it's learning a little bit about tips or trends that are now going on. So yeah, all if it's on the we have a blog as well where we help with these kind of different tips. So we have different entrants for giving all the secrets, all the little tricks that how to dress nicely and how to be confident, because that's kind of the main part. And that's why actually I created the app, because I didn't feel confident with sometimes what I was wearing. And that's why I was looking for help from the other girls on Zara, because they were really great at creating a style. And if you don't feel well, you're not going to project that confident. You're going to go maybe on an interview and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm not very well dressed. This person looks better than me. He's going to get the job and not going to get anything. You feel bad. You don't feel confident. And that it reflects outside when you express and when you talk and when you're around other people.
Yeah, I
Because
couldn't have
maybe,
said it better. That's really awesome, especially for women. We have such self-image
mhm,
challenges sometimes, and so that's really great. You're thinking of that, helping them in that case. Because men, they could put on a suit, a tie, a
mhm,
shirt, and not much
that's
mix
fine.
matching can go on there. But for women, it
Yeah.
is a different story. That's really great.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we're looking for, empowering women to feel confident with whatever they wear. So sometimes, yeah, if you create the outfit yourself and you're not that confident, it's gonna reflect. But if you go maybe online and you start to see, okay, so this is normal, people create things like that, people like, or the tips on the blog, okay, so I can mix this, or my body type can wear these. So you're gonna feel better when you go outside. You say like, okay, now I feel good, I look great because I was
Yeah.
following these tips. So it's gonna help. So that's the idea we want. We not only the app, but maybe some other part with tips and maybe get some stylists to give advice to maybe different people. They can go and ask for an interview with a stylist, all these kind of things. That's what we're looking for.
That's great. That's great. Well, Gina, this has been wonderful. Before we wind down here, I want to ask you a couple of questions. The first one is you are currently the full designer of the app. You are the brains behind the app, correct? Are you
Yeah.
looking to expand in that as well so you can focus on other things, or will you remain that role in your business?
Yeah, no, I would like to find somebody that help me. We have now, I found a nice designer, a UI UX designer. He's helping me with the website.
Oh, great.
The app keeps being my baby. I'm the only one touching that part in development and in design. I have a nice creative director. She's helping me with all like the banners and all the ads that we post on the app. So on the sorry on the website. So all the images that we put on our social media as well. So yeah, that I get a lot of help from them. And I would like to get more help, maybe another developer for help on the app. So yeah, that would be great. So I can focus on other things.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you building this business in two languages? Is the app in two languages?
The app now is only in English. I
Okay.
have to actually include Spanish, which is my native language. But yeah, for now it's only English. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's funny that it would be in English first, but I guess since you learned your skills in English, why not have it in English? So that's pretty awesome. Gina, if somebody wanted to find out about the app and your website and everything, how can they get in touch with you? Please tell our audience.
Yeah, we have our website, which is fashiers.com. That's FASHIERS.com. The app is exactly the same name. So you can go on the App Store or Google Play and just look for Fashiers there. All our social media is exactly the same, Fashiers on all of them. So yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
the
where do
best
you
way.
mostly hang out? Where do you usually have people check you out? Either Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, that's our bigger account. We
Okay.
have over 130,000 followers. So yeah, you can jump in.
130,000 followers.
Yep. That's,
Congratulations to you. That's pretty
thank you.
impressive. It sounds to me like you're just doing wonderful things. And, I love the concept behind it is to really empower women, and you're pretty resilient in these times, because software engineers having that experience, being able to create with technical skills, and then there's the whole empowerment side is really incredible. So I commend you for that, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Michelle, for having me and let me talk about Fashiers. That's amazing. Thank you.
You be well. Thank you again for listening. We'll be back soon with a brand new episode of the Hart Inspired podcast. Until then, I'm your host, Michelle Delgado. I welcome you to support the show by rating us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast. To learn more about Hart Metrics Consulting, book a strategy call by visiting the website at hartmetrics.com.